The Lord does not need your money.
Hi, Kirsten.
Sure. Hi. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome. We're
Welcome,
Ex-Mormon
everyone.
Snark. What do we say?
We say, I'm Megan.
And I'm Kirsten.
And together, we both had a really hard day.
I love tax season. So, like I said in the chat, everyone should like and share these videos. So maybe next year we don't have to do it, but we probably will. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. We probably will.
I'm trying to find follow-up.
Messed up.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh. Sorry, my settings are messed up. I just need to fix something real quick.
Okay. How is everyone tonight? Tonight, we're doing Samuel the Lamanite, which, if you guys remember, it's a pretty big deal in the Book of Mormon. You know, this was the once bad guy is now trying to be a good guy. What? Does that ever happen in real life? I don't think so. Megan, are your settings still messed up?
I don't know what happened, but I can't hear you, and I'm sure that it's my fault.
Sammy the Lamb.
Oh, yes. There we go. Now I can hear you.
Now I can hear me too.
Oh, uh-oh. Hang on.
That's okay. Things are going great. Just trying to figure things out, and we're all like discombobulated. I really want to find the song Follow the Prophet for those who are familiar, because it has a verse about Samuel the Lamanite in it, and I wanted to read it so everybody knows what's coming in the story.
Okay, people are saying there's an echo. Is there an echo? Echo? Echo?
Hello? I don't hear it now. I did last time, but you do sound a little bit like off.
When you said that you could hear you, changed.
That was an echo.
Okay, got it. Then I fixed it.
Okay, cool. You still sound weird, but it's fine. Oh, what did you make?
Well, I made the drink. Of course, I made the drink, Kirsten.
Did you actually? You hate cinnamon whiskey.
I do hate cinnamon whiskey, but I was at my local beverage purveyor, and they know me there, as one might, since I frequent the store.
I was going to say, do you want to be known at that? I found it. Go ahead.
Yes, I do, because here's the reason why. Because when I go in, they know who I am. They know what I like. They tell me what they have available. And I went in today and I said, I'm just buying garbage today. Don't mind me. I said I had to buy Fireball. And he said, you know what? If you need a cinnamon whiskey that's not terrible, here's this option. And
what is it?
It's 1835 cinnamon whiskey.
I've never had that. But I mean, I have so much Fireball, because I'll tell you guys this story. I told it to Megan. I was given a handle.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. While you're telling the story, I'm going to put my dogs away because they're being crazy. Pardon.
Okay. For a birthday or something, I was given a handle of Fireball whiskey. Maybe we're having a party. I don't know. But I have like a ton of it. And who drinks it? There's only like 2 things that taste good with it, right? So I thought maybe we do a little experimenting. You know, orange and cinnamon sounds kind of wintry and delicious. But so I'm trying to figure out ways to use it. So I'm not going to be buying any other cinnamon whiskey for probably an extended period of time. Shishi Wolf, last week I noticed that if you go to our live, I was wearing my Cheers shirt. Today I'm wearing my Ex-Mormon Snark shirt. But our members only live on Thursday, I was wearing my Cheers shirt. So there you go.
From when you were a cheerleader, Kirsten?
No, from when I sang, because everybody knows your name. Dun, 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 dun. and they're always glad you
Hey,
came.
we're gonna get a copyright
We're
strike.
not, because I sang it so badly, it's not gonna get picked up.
I love it.
I love that show. It's such a good one. Yeah. Did you see the Super Bowl commercial for, was it Dunkin' Donuts, where they had everybody and they like de-aged them? Put it in the chat if you saw it. It was a good one. That was one of my only ones I loved.
Here's where Kirsten is going to call me bougie again.
Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry. You said we can't stay within the first 5 minutes. We're at 5:29.
There you go, Kirsten.
Yes.
When I watch football, I do not watch the commercials. I skip through them because I can't stand commercials. Sorry.
Even the Super Bowl?
Even the Super Bowl. Because you know what? The best commercials, like the next day, they're going to be like, here were all the best commercials from the Super Bowl. And I can scroll through and watch one if I want to, but then I don't have to.
Anyways, so the Dunkin' commercial, since you were like, oh, I saw the good ones, then you would have known that was named like the #1 commercial of the night. So did you watch it?
No.
Of course not. It was really good. So I'm going to tell everybody else, they had a Super Bowl commercial for Dunkin' Donuts. Go look it up. I do think it's worth a watch. I think it was only like 3 minutes. I don't know if maybe the full thing is 7. I didn't see it.
See,
if it is.
Aaron, that's it. This is why.
Okay.
I don't watch commercials. I don't want to be advertised to.
Okay. Can I finish my story?
Of course. Please finish your story.
Thank you. So there's a Dunkin' Donuts commercial for now the 3rd time that I'm starting it. It said like, Dunkin's so good. You go back. I don't even know what the thing was, but they de-aged all these people. They had like, the dad from Family Matters, and they had Cheers, and they had Fresh Prince, and they had like all of these. It was awesome, and I loved it. So you should go back and see it, because the way they de-aged them and stuff, it was crazy. I was like, oh my God, they're all back together. And yeah.
Nice.
Anyways, it was like watching TGIF all over again, talking about donuts.
How fun.
It was fun.
Donuts. Good God. Keith Brooksbanks, whatever are prawn donuts? Are they what I think they are?
Prawns as in shrimps?
Yeah, some sort of a fried dough with shrimp in it. I mean, that actually sounds really freaking good, to be honest.
I don't know. I guess if it's just fried dough.
Yeah.
The irony.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this, because I have about 30 minutes left in me, I'll be honest.
Okay.
So,
you know what?
The song tonight
is really ironic.
Unless it's very much having to do with this song, then no.
Well, I always have to talk about how the MFMC puts ads on our videos. More than one person, yes, more than one person has told me or said in the comments that while they are watching one of our videos that they get an ad for the MFMC.
Yeah, you can put up all yours. Someone else is with me. It was funny.
Yep. All right, Kirsten, let's get to it. You want to do the song?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh no. The verse is it not in here?
Uh-oh. I'll look it up.
Yeah, it's not in here. They only have 9 verses in here. I know there was a Samuel the Lamanite one.
I think that I think you're thinking of a different song.
Am I?
Yes, because I don't remember it from Follow the Prophet. What was it then? What I remember was well, okay, so there was a weird one that was just with Samuel the Lamanite by himself that they put out in like 2018, I think. But then there was Samuel Tells of the Baby Jesus. That's the song I remember.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Now I feel like, dude, this is a glitch in the Matrix. Look, Megan's face is frozen. I'm thinking of weird songs. Who even knows, man? I don't know what's going on tonight.
Oh,
my God.
Remember. Okay, I remember. It was a Christmas song.
And it talks about the arrows couldn't hit him?
Yes.
Is it?
Do you want me to sing it, or should I?
Yes.
Copyright?
No, just sing it. It's fine.
Said
Think it back.
Within 5 years,
Yes.
3 nights will be
Will
as
be as dead.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that is it. That's the one. Does it talk
Oh.
about the arrows?
It does. So there's 4 verses. The third one says, Samuel the Lamanite, high on the city wall, came to warn the people, and repentance was his call. Arrows could not hit him, for a man of God was he. And
That's the line.
in the land righteously. Yep.
Yes. Do you remember? I even said that part. I was like, it says arrows can't hit him. Yes. Okay.
So next time, so we didn't have time to do this last time Kirsten and I were together. Next time we're together, we are going to sing all of these songs and put them on my Patreon, because then the copyright police can't hurt us.
Would you say their arrows could not hit us?
Exactly. The copyright police's arrows will not be able to hit us.
Now I'm trying to find Book of Mormon stories, because they said there's a verse about him in Book of Mormon stories.
There is, yes. Trevor says he was actually high on cocaine. It's in the book.
So I can't say the F word, but you can say the cocaine word. Like, make that make sense.
Maybe we can't. I don't know. Maybe we're being demonetized right now. We're going to miss out on that $12.38, Kirsten.
There is, okay. There is a Samuel the Lamanite verse from Book of Mormon stories.
Of course there is. We desire
all right.
It.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. I don't have my reading glasses. Shit. They're in my purse downstairs. Okay. Here we go. Samuel the Lamanite, high on the city wall. Trevor's right. He was high on the city wall. And it's a flat surface, as we all know, works very well with the that he was talking about. Okay. Samuel the Lamanite, high on the city wall, came to warn the people, and repentance was his call. How new and different for all the other prophets.
Yeah.
Arrows could not hit him, for a man of God was he, and he taught in the land righteously. There we go. Trevor, you seem to know a lot about this, frankly. So there we go. Multiple songs about Samuel the Lamanite.
I'm very sorry, Jesse. I did a lot of research to try and find a platform that was the most user-friendly and currency-friendly, and that didn't just rob the creators blind. And I found one. But then none of my people wanted to use it, because they were all like, we're just using Patreon. And so that's why I have a Patreon, and that's it. The end.
The end.
That's the end of my story.
I don't think I even knew what Patreon was before I met you, Megan. So.
Well, Kirsten, it is a new world out there. You have a new world.
I'm just like Ariel.
And now you're going to take possession of the whole of it.
Whose whole am I taking possessions of? What?
You always mishear me in the worst popular way.
Are you sure? In the worst? Dude, both of us have no brains right now.
I read this comment at the same time that I was talking, and my brain. So, this is what it's like when my medicine wears off, everyone.
Well, I mean, you're doing better than me, because I didn't even have any medicine not to take. So
well, there you go.
But today, yes, Samuel the Lamanite. I actually had a story before then, but I don't want to talk about it because I already announced Samuel the Lamanite and made the thumbnail. So if you hate the thumbnail, that was me.
That's right. Kirsten did an excellent job. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. I'm on hour so like
we had the story that we skipped, the murder of the chief judge. Oh, sorry, well, they already got the word. I said it. Okay.
You're doing such a great job with your censoring tonight, Kirsten.
That's what happens when you look at too many numbers and have too many people yelling at you about things.
Yes.
So they killed the chief judge, and that's like where the wickedness really started happening. Do you remember this is the one with Zeezrom?
Yes. It always starts with the red rum. I mean, there are so many of them. It just really makes me wonder why people revere this as a holy book, because you know, lots of
Oh
killing.
yeah. This is really funny. Can I just tell this part?
Of course.
Okay, so if you remember this story, because as I'm reading it, I'm like, oh yeah. Okay, so the chief judge, do you remember they had the whole like freeman and kingsman
Yes.
thing? And I know you remember it. I'm reminding the people.
Okay.
Oh, look, he's wearing a crop top and he's white and delightsome, showing his white belly button. So
Is he
he's
ripped
a good. It's Nephi, so of course he is.
Of course he is.
Okay, so they're still fighting and they're like, you should repent. And people are like, we don't want to. And so they decided to take care of the chief judge because he was annoying all of them.
Mhm.
So they were trying to figure out who did it and they got it down to like 5 people. So this is true. I'm reading it. Well, it's not
Yes.
true. It's a made up story, but that's what the story says. So
Story says it. Yes.
So they were like, Nephi did it because he's the worst, telling us all to repent. And Nephi's like, it wasn't me. And they're like, we'll give you some money if it was you. And he's like, okay, but it's not me. And repent still because you're wicked. And they were like, no, you better say it was you. And so Nephi said, hey, go talk to his brother. And they're like, why should we talk to his brother? And they're like, watch, he's going to say he didn't do it. They're like, because he didn't, you did. And he's like, okay, God told me that if you ask him, he's going to say no. But then look at his cloak and you'll see that there's blood on it.
Oh my gosh.
And
now I remember this.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Look
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling this story specifically because I just want to show this one picture. Okay. All of this that I'm describing is for one singular picture, and then we can talk about Samuel the Lamanite.
Is it for the bloody cloak?
No.
Oh.
It's for his face when they see the bloody cloak.
When he gets discovered.
See, they asked him if he killed his brother, and just like Nephi said, he said no. But then they looked at his cloak, and Nephi said he would shake and turn pale. And this is the picture describing when that happened. Are you ready?
I don't know if I am
Really?
ready, but I think.
There it is. Look at him shaking and turning pale.
Why does he, first of all, okay, let's unpack this picture. First of all, why does he have
Yes.
a bowl on his head? Why is it a bowl? That's
Because
literally
that
a
is
ramen bowl.
historically accurate clothing. Didn't you know that? Were you there? Did you see it?
Okay. And secondly, can you go to the other picture where they're looking at the blood on his cloak? Because he looks a little more distressed in that
Yes,
picture.
this one. Yes.
Can you
Yeah.
tilt it just a
I'm
little?
trying. Okay. I'm trying.
You're doing a
The
great
ring
job.
light. Thank you. At least someone thinks so today.
And also, I just have to say the look on his face really just reminds me of someone who just had an unfortunate accident of some kind.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. That's why I wanted to show it because literally he's like, oh, you saw my cloak. And then he's shaking and turning pale, just like Nephi had prophesied.
No.
Oh, thank you so much, SP Mama. They
Yep.
are Disney nails. Doo-doo-doo. See,
Well-
the thing is, guys, you'll learn when I am, the more intense my nails are, usually the worse I'm feeling because I sat down and did nail art for a longer time because I
Oh.
needed to decompress.
I used
So.
to tell my students all the time that if I ever came into school and I was super dressed up, they knew that I probably was having a terrible day, because if I wake up and I feel terrible, then I want to like do my hair and my makeup and put on something really nice so that at least I look good, even if I don't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And so every once in a while, when I would just dress up for fun, they would be like, "Are you okay?"
That's me. Carrie Fisher, I found out when she was having a bad day. Oh, I was just clicked on that too. We must put it down. Carrie Fisher, who I love and adore and I want to be when I grow up. When she was having a bad day, she would glitter bomb people. She would literally like blow glitter at them and be like, have a great day, because she was having a bad day.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, glitter is forever, Kirsten. I don't know if you've heard that glitter is, I can't
Yep.
say it,
I know.
but
It is.
it's the most common STD of the craft world.
Yeah, you would know. I'm just kidding. I mean,
Okay.
especially, oh, we haven't aired our episode yet, guys. On our next episode, Megan tells a story about a health class where you had to pretend.
Yes, it is one of the most unhinged
It's really
stories
funny.
from my Mormon upbringing that got retold over and over. And it's just, you have to listen to it for yourself, because
Yes.
if I tell you right now what it is, all I'm going to say is that
No, it's on the Thursday episode.
it's on the Thursday
hilarious.
episode, but just to give you a little sneak preview of what it might be about, it is about a group of health teachers who are teaching about sexual education, and they all had to pretend that they were a disease of some type.
Yes, that's enough. Don't say anymore.
That's all.
Don't say anymore. That's all. Because it's awesome.
It was the craziest thing I think that I've ever heard during standards night of, my Mormon upbringing.
Yeah, we're going to talk about standards night. It's going to be awesome, guys.
Mike,
It's going to be really awesome.
whose
That
last name I
is
won't say, because if I say his first name and last name together, we're going to get demonetized.
that is Stumpers. So
Oh, I did not.
Change
Oh,
their
I
name.
didn't put that together. Okay, I like it.
yes.
But I was putting that up there because of pretending to be diseases.
Yes. Yes,
That is one of
exactly.
them.
That is
Correct.
one of them. All right.
Right.
Let's
You
talk
said you
about
wanted to-
Samuel the Lamanite.
Please.
So I
We
said, let's
require all
go.
people.
Before we start, I just want to show these pictures. Okay, you guys have been going through this book with us, so you guys have seen the pictures, right? Okay. now who's getting us demonetized? Everybody,
Comments
please
taken.
go like and subscribe and support the channel, because apparently after tonight we're gonna
That's
get
it. We're going to be done.
So what I was saying is you guys have gone with us through this book, and you have seen the different ways they have made pictures of people. Aaron, I saw that one. It was funny. So I just want to show this one because it's Samuel the Lamanite. They did not have to go this hard on this guy, but I think they wanted to really make sure we knew he was a Lamanite. Okay.
Oh, so he has the headband.
Well, and if you look at the other pictures, he seems to be of a deeper tone than others, even for the Lamanites. That's all I'm saying.
We see how the others around him are white and delightsome, and he is not.
Yes, correct. So just in case anybody didn't know, that's who he is.
Very cute.
I went as Princess Leia for Halloween a couple times as well. But I didn't have the Dorothy Hamill haircut. But I did do a project on Dorothy Hamill once.
Oh.
In 4th grade. Yep. Why are you not on the screen? I feel weird looking at myself.
I'm
this
sorry.
big.
I featured you because you were showing a picture, and I wanted people to be able to see it better.
Did it have an upside down visor? I could see that. It looks like some sort of headband or scarf. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Let's find out why he didn't get hurt and other people did. The Lamanites obeyed God's commandments. They became more righteous than the Nephites.
Oh,
Clutch your
no.
pearls, Megan.
Where are my pearls? Not more righteous than the Nephites.
That's not how it's supposed to be. Samuel, a Lamanite prophet, went to Zarahemla to preach to the wicked Nephites, and he told them to repent. Okay, how many times has this ever gone over well?
Right. Telling people to repent usually is not a way to win friends and influence people.
No. So I don't know why that keeps being their go-to. Oh, so I saw Tapier Crochet, which, by the way, my little Tapier, I'm looking at it right there. I would like to point out that the Nephites, we know that they're bad because they are now not wearing shirts.
Oh, no.
So, see, they're the bad ones.
Kirsten,
See?
that is the first sign of sin, is when you take your shirt off.
Are you sure? That's the first sign? Because I'm pretty sure there's a little bit before that, but that's just me.
Yep.
I guess not. Okay. The Nephites threw Samuel out of the city, and he started going back to his own land. You know, I probably would too.
Yeah.
If I was thrown out of the city, I'd be like, you know what, I tried.
Yeah,
So-
I tried. I'm gonna go home now.
The Lord told Samuel to return to Zarahemla and tell the people the things the Lord would put into his heart.
Kirsten, this sounds very familiar. It sounds almost like the story of Jonah,
Exactly. Yep.
except there's no whale yet. But
No, there's going to be a wall, whale, potato.
right, it's
So-
a W word.
I know a few W words, you know what I'm saying?
So
Anyways.
again, going back to Joseph Smith's proclivity for using made-up words out of everyday objects, knee fights. I bet he and Oliver Cowdery were sitting too close at a table together, and their knees were touching.
Oh my God.
So their knees were fighting. They were having knee
Oh.
fights.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? I'd be like, oh, just kidding.
No.
Okay, sorry.
You know, there's
Look at-
some decent, let's say anecdotal evidence that maybe Joseph Smith enjoyed the company of men as brothers. You know,
Brothers in Christ.
right.
Sure. Okay. The Holy Spirit was there. Okay. The Nephites would not let Samuel back into the city. So they kicked him out. He said, okay. And then God was like, get your ass back in there. And he was like, damn it. And so he starts walking back. The
Fine.
Nephites are like, no, we already kicked you out. And he's like, I've got an idea. So Nephites wouldn't let Samuel back in the city. So he climbed on top of the city wall and preached to them. That had to be a very tall ladder or a very short wall.
I think it was probably a short wall that probably had stair access of some kind, I'm guessing.
I just saw the comment. Okay. All right. Back to the arrows.
The fiery darts of the adversary, Kirsten.
Is
They're
that
so
what they're
fiery.
calling it this day? Okay.
Is that why you chose cinnamon whiskey? Because it was so fiery.
Sure. Okay. All right. It burns just like the. Never
No,
mind.
no,
Never
it's
mind.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Guys, we have to know what Samuel did. We're only on page 2.
That's right.
He prophesied that the Nephites would be destroyed in 400 years unless the people repented to have faith in Jesus Christ. Is he
Okay,
lucky,
okay,
Megan,
okay.
that he got the timeline exactly correct?
All right, but listen, here's my thinking. Okay, if I'm in a crowd of people and some dude is standing up, on the wall and he's preaching, and I'm like, I don't want to listen
Yeah.
to what this guy has to say. He's telling me to repent. I don't want to listen to it. He's like,
Right.
guys, the timeline is super urgent.
Yes.
Everything's going to be destroyed in 400 years. And I'm like, psh, I'll be dead by then. I don't care. I'm going to go live my life, but I will tell my
Exactly.
kids, hey, this guy said 400 years. So tell your kids 400 years and tell their kids 400 years. Just make sure that, everybody's good 400 years from now.
I don't think I would have told anyone.
I probably wouldn't have either. I'd be like, you know what? Some other guy is going to
Why-
come on.
Why are you lying then? Why are you trying to make us think that you're cool? Like you tell.
Well, I was thinking for a second, like maybe I would write in my journal that my heart was heavy because in
That
400
sounds
years-
more like Megan. I don't think I would have told anyone. I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to tell them something real cool is going to happen in 400 years and let them figure it out.
Not only that, but if history has taught us nothing else, Kirsten, we know
Yeah.
that some other dude is going to come along in 50 years and say
Or
the
less.
same damn thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I guarantee you that at year 399, there's going to be some guy with a sign that says the end is near, the end is near, and no one will listen to him either. So
I mean, also, to be fair, there's also going to be a guy at year 405 saying that the end is near and that
the end was
Jesus is
supposed to be
coming.
near. And honestly, if somebody
We got the date wrong because they were using the Mayan calendar. We were using the
Right.
Julian calendar.
right. And I have to say, like the Mormon atheist over here, If
Exactly.
somebody came preaching to my town right now and was like standing in the town square, which let's be honest, it's the grocery store. And if he was in the grocery store, like saying, the world is going to end any day now, I'd be like, good.
Oh,
Good.
yeah. I'm hoping. We're there. Okay.
Pretty much there.
So once again, I need to know, was it a short wall or a very tall ladder? Because here you can see him and it looks like it's a short enough wall that he didn't even really need a ladder. I mean,
Yeah.
it's barely over the people's heads that are standing right there. I mean, my son can get a chair and hop our fence. How hard could it be for Samuel to get right in there? But
He could have
anyway,
scaled that in his jandals, no problem.
exactly. And he's got a shirt on. That obviously gives him the advantage.
Look, if I can use the tree in front of my house to get on my roof in flip-flops, this guy could probably scale that wall in his jandal.
Exactly. No big deal. Right. So here's his important message, Megan. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Write this down. Well, you don't have to. It's in the Book of Mormon.
You know what? I'm going to do the same thing when somebody is on customer service and they're like, here's your confirmation number. And I'm like, go ahead.
Oh,
I'm writing
you do
it.
more than I do. I'm like, and then I always repeat back to them the last three, so they think I wrote it down. I'm like,
oh,
6,
really
8.
really
Yeah,
did
I
write it down. Niner.
Yeah, is that a 9 in there? Okay. Samuel told the Nephites that Jesus would be born in 5 years and that he would save all those who believed him. Well, in 5 years? Then what happens in 400?
Right. If he's going to come save us in 5 years, why do I care about 400 years?
Exactly. That's what I just realized. Like, what, Megan? I might need you to do a Book of Mormon check. It's Helaman 13.
Oh, God.
So Helaman 13, 5 and 6 is where he says 400 years. And then Helaman 14, verse 2 is when he says 5 years. So which one is it? Jesus.
Samuel, within 5 years, 3 nights will be as day.
Jesse, yes, there is. There is.
What was the reference again? I'm sorry, completely forgot because I don't care. Helaman?
Wow. Helaman 13, 5 through 6 is when it talks about the 400 years.
All right, here we are, 13, 5 through 6.
Yes.
And he said unto them, behold, I, Samuel, a Lamanite, do speak the words of the Lord, which he doth put into my heart. And behold, he hath put it into my heart to say unto this people, that the sword of justice hangeth over this people. And 400 years pass not away, save the sword of justice falleth upon this people. Yea, heavy destruction swalloweth the people. And it surely cometh unto this people, and nothing can save this people, save it be repentance and faith on the Lord Jesus Christ, who surely shall come unto the world and shall suffer many things and shall be slain for his people. But it doesn't say how many years, because Joseph made it up.
Well, also Helaman 14, 2 is when it says the 5 years.
I have to read another one.
I know. I know you just learned how to do your letters. Okay, look at this. So
you're supposed to give us a trigger warning before you start singing church songs.
Trevor the American. Dude, I wouldn't even claim that right now.
All right.
Kirsten the German and English.
Yes, Megan the Irish Norwegian.
That sounds right.
Okay. 14 what now?
14 2.
For those of you
Did
who
Samuel have a calendar? He didn't need to. He was a prophet.
That's right. Prophets don't need calendars. So for those of you who are just joining us, and if you've never seen us before, we are reading from the Book of Mormon, which is a made-up scripture.
Correct.
Chapter 14, verse what now? I forgot again.
2.
Verse 2. Okay, I got it this time. I promise. All right. And behold, he said unto them, again, behold, I give unto you a sign, for 5 years more cometh, and behold, again, then cometh the Son of God to redeem all those who shall believe on his name and be Mormon. It doesn't say that last part. I added it.
I was like, his name is Mormon? His name is Jesus.
No, you have to be Mormon to get salvation. That's what they tell you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That scripture sounded super made up. I hate to tell you this, Tapier Crochet, but I have got some news for you.
It said behold 3 times. And you just know, I wish I had my hat right now, but you just know that Joseph was like, behold, it came to pass that, behold, he said, behold.
It's like it's like a filler word.
Yeah.
He's like, that's what God said. So there you go.
God said
All
behold
right.
a lot.
Yeah, and it came to pass.
Right.
Okay.
This is what happened in the Book of Mormon.
Here we go. Telling a story. Here we go. Samuel told him about the signs of Jesus's birth. A new star would appear, and the night before Jesus would be born. Oh, the night before Jesus would be born, it would not get dark. Sorry, my ink was like scratched a little bit, so I couldn't really see what the word was.
You know what, Kirsten? I just remembered you unlocked a memory. I actually have a book that is called A Nephite Christmas. And it is about these very scriptures.
What?
Yes.
Do you know where it is?
I used to read it to my kids every Christmas Eve, along with the Christmas story in the Bible.
You were such a better Mormon mom than I was.
I don't know about that.
I definitely did not believe in all that stuff by the time my kids were getting old enough to read Christmas stories.
And I have to tell you this too. When my oldest daughter left home, I wanted her to have some of these like traditions that we did as a family. So I gave her a copy of the night, because we read lots of different night before Christmases in our house. We read the regular night before Christmas. Because I spent time in New Orleans, we read the Cajun night before Christmas. And because we now live in Texas, we read the cowboy night before Christmas. And then we would also read the Nephite Christmas story. And I wanted her to have some of these books when she left home. And so I went on Amazon to try and find a copy of the Nephite Christmas story. And do you know how much it was, Kirsten? Because it's out of print.
$500.
It was $134.
Oh. Well,
Crazy.
mine would have been better if I was the seller.
That's right.
So
I can't believe that I didn't think about it around Christmas time, but since it's a Samuel the Lamanite story, we could either read it now or we could make it a separate thing. I don't know how you feel.
I just want to read this real quick, but I definitely think we should read it. Maybe instead of doing whatever BS the church has up now, because I definitely want to hear more about Nephite Christmas.
Yeah.
Megan, I have a question though, okay?
Yes, Kirsten.
So if it's taking place during when the Lamanites were good, all the Nephites were naughty, right?
Yes.
So I'm assuming none of them got gifts. They probably got a lot of coal. And this is back in the ancient times. Did they know what to do with coal? Like, who knows?
They didn't know what coal was back then.
Exactly.
Also,
do they have their tapirs carry it from one camp to another? Like, when did Santa start coming? Did he wait for Jesus? Like, what? I'm very confused. When did Jesus say, you know what, Santa, it's your bag now. Let's go. Take care of things. And Santa's like, damn it, Jesus, you take all the credit. And he's like, now I give it to you, my son. I'm assuming Santa is Jesus's son. How else would it make sense?
First of all, I think you're mixing up your stories just a little bit.
That's
Secondly,
what happened. Jesus made Santa, right?
So if we're going by the Judeo-Christian, standard, then technically Santa is Jesus's brother, right?
I think you're right, because we're all
Santa
brothers.
is God's son, but Jesus is brother.
So where does Mrs. Claus fall into this? And don't get me started on the elves. Although Brigham probably was all for it. He's like, slave labor, thumbs up from me.
100%. He was like, except the problem is Brigham Young wasn't any taller than the elves were. So
you guys, I'm so tired.
My favorite thing to make fun of with Brigham Young is that he was a short, bald bigot and he could not get any women to marry him. And that's why he had to go force them to marry him. Sorry.
This is an idea.
For a second, I thought it said umbilical. And I was like, what?
They're like, it's time to leave your mother.
Oh my God. Okay.
Guys, maybe we just need to hear the Nephite story. 'Cause, I mean, the whole thing is Samuel's like, you're all bad. Jesus is coming. It's going to get dark. And then everybody at least we should get to the part where they try to shoot him, right? Okay.
I think Anthony Edelton does not like our channel, Kirsten.
No, he does like our channel. I saw some other comments.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's saying that he's glad he left, and looking at it, it's all now bullshit.
Oh, okay.
No.
There we go. Yeah. I thought he was saying that what we were doing was BS. And I'm like, it is.
No.
Thank you.
I love when you censor yourself. It cracks me up. You're such a Mormon.
You should have
Okay, so all this, see the pictures. It's like Jesus is coming, and it's like the Christmas star and angels and all this stuff. Oh, look at also this picture. Samuel looks here a little bit zesty.
Oh, hang on. Let me feature this zesty picture. What's
Do you
with
see
the
when
towel?
he's like, guys, hello? Can you
He's
see
wearing
it?
one of those towels like the quarterbacks wear in football so he can, dry his hands so they're not slippery when he's holding the ball.
Oh, I assumed it was so he could wipe his. I love how that's the part that I censor out of all the things I've said.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I didn't want to say ass too loud.
And then we did. Trevor, I think that Brigham was only about 5'6".
I feel like that's very Googleable, and I have a very high belief that most, if not all, people in our chat right now is near a computer of some sort, whether it be a pocket one or on a laptop or something. Exactly, my fellow Deborah.
Okay. I know it's frozen, but I have to just say, Brigham Young, this is what came up. Brigham Young is often described as slender but sturdy.
Yeah, because he wrote it down. We've seen pictures, dude. Like, we have eyeballs.
He's described as being of average or slightly below average height and IQ. I added that part for his era.
I actually think he was probably pretty smart for all the stuff he got away with.
Actually, he was a pretty brilliant but unscrupulous businessman. I can say that right now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He was one of the richest men in, well.
I want to be very clear, guys. I have finished the book, The 19th Wife, or Wife Number 19. It is freaking fabulous. I want to do an episode so bad, but Ian has not read it. And then she's like, should we just do it? And we've been putting it off, but we might just have to do it because she is a freaking firecracker. And I can't wait to tell you guys everything about her. But she does say what a businessman he was and how money was his number one thing. And the only way anybody got him to talk about how much he had was when she took him to court.
Yep.
And even then he lied about it, but they had witnesses say how much he had. Yeah. And then he was like, fine, I do have that money. Which, by the way, was $8 million in 1864.
That's a lot for that
write
time.
That down. That's
he was. I was about to say that he was the richest man in the country, but Utah wasn't part of the country then. So.
Also, that's a lot. Like, I wouldn't mind having $8 million. Would you? So it's like that wasn't even just a lot. I mean, Grant, I don't want to go down this. Anyways,
yes, let's not do that. Anyway, we'll get to it, guys. Don't worry.
People tried to shoot him with arrows because he was making them mad because he talked about Jesus. Now they're all dying. He said there'd be thunder and lightning and earthquakes. Mountains would crumble and many cities would be destroyed. There would be 3 days of total darkness. The sun, moon, and stars would not shine. Some Nephites believed Samuel and repented. They went to find Nephi, a righteous Nephite who could baptize them. That's nice. The rest of the Nephites did not believe Samuel. They threw rocks and shot arrows at him, but the Lord protected him, and none of the rocks or arrows could hit him. Lucky. When the people saw he could not be hit, many more believed him and went to Nephi to be baptized. Okay, so when I was growing up, I thought that was literally like a one-day thing, right? Like he got on the wall and stuff. Did he go for multiple days?
He went for
like
multiple
this
days.
seems like a weird thing. He did. Okay, also look at them. Okay, I was correct. Look at them on these little like shorty ladders. Okay.
Yes.
You cannot tell me that he couldn't have just like hopped over that wall.
Right, he could have. And also, I am of the opinion that it's very possible that the reason the arrows couldn't hit him is because the Nephites had bad aim, like the stormtroopers. They just could not, it wasn't possible.
100%, right?
They had to be at a close enough range. The wall wasn't that tall. They were probably only shooting from what, like 20, 30 feet away?
If that. Also, I just want to tell you what the last little frame of this is because it's so funny.
Okay.
Samuel jumped down from the wall and ran to his own country. He was never heard of again among the Nephites.
Oh. So somebody unalived him after.
I don't know. Or he went into hiding. He was like, I did what I was supposed to do. I hated it. People threw stuff at me. I got PTSD. And he just like went into hiding. Maybe he went and hid up in the mountain or something like Moses did, or whatever. Didn't they say Moses went and just like disappeared?
Yeah. Also, I'm thinking, okay, if this guy's on the wall multiple days in a row, first day, I'm annoyed, right? Second day, I'm like, shut up. Third day, I'm like, dude, somebody needs to take this guy out. We're super annoyed.
Oh, yeah.
Get him out of here.
Especially since he's like, all of you are going to be destroyed.
Maybe they were like, we don't want to kill him, but maybe let's just fire some warning shots and he'll run away. And sure enough, that's exactly what he did.
He did. Although, I don't know. I haven't read the scriptures in a while. They probably have in there somewhere that they were trying to. Because Joseph is like, oh, of course they did. And they missed him because God listened to him.
And we covered this already. I don't know if you came in a little bit late, but it doesn't say that the wall was high. It says that Samuel was high on the wall.
Yes, he was high. Then I got high. And then I got high. Oh, sorry. Afro-man's just on my brain because of everything that's going on right now. True crime?
So,
who knew? Anyways.
Do you want me to read my version? I really don't think it is that different.
No, I want you to read Nephite Christmas. Nephite Christmas. Nephite
but I
Christmas.
do want to show the one thing that I do want to show. My story is very, very much longer than yours, and it shows all of the destruction and the calamity that's going to happen when Jesus comes.
For children. They probably took it out for mine because they're like, that did not go over well.
Yes, there are tsunamis, fires, earthquakes, floods. There are giant rocks falling on people. It's all very violent. And then like the whole land is desolate and dark. And then there's this guy who for some reason is picking his nose.
Oh, yeah. No, he's crying. He's like this. Man, I'm bad.
And
I'm getting
the other
destroyed.
part that I want to show you is this is what Samuel looks like. He has a fabulous headband that matches his necklace.
Oh, he's a fancy boy.
He's a bit of a fancy boy. I can't
believe they wouldn't listen to him.
I also want to show you these fabulous haircuts.
Yeah, they look good.
With the chin strap beard.
Oh, which Brigham Young happened to have.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
Songs of Our Own knew exactly what I was talking about.
Apparently there were seagulls as well.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. There's bad storms. And when there's bad storms, the seagulls come.
And look, first of all, let's look at this picture where they're flinging the arrows at him. Look how badly aimed all of those arrows are. The arrows could not hit them because they were so badly aimed.
Nope. My goodness.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's.
Oh my God, MBW. This might be my favorite one. I was people, and then I got high.
Oh, I love it so much. And then also, I just want to point out that we are very heavily leaning towards the Mayan civilization with this architecture.
Oh yeah.
We want to make sure
they got in trouble for that.
Yeah, they did get in trouble. Idiots.
His wall looks a lot higher than mine too.
It does look a lot higher, but that could also be the perspective as well, So,
No,
all right,
I don't.
I'm going to take a second and find my book. I will be right back.
Okay. What's up, guys? It's just us now. Just kidding. I want to know if you were going to stand on a wall and make up stories, such as the way Samuel the Lamanite did, because he's not real, what you would preach about. I think I would stand on the wall and tell people, I don't know, actually. Maybe tax billionaires. That might be what I would say. Although, Trevor Larson, this is true. Trevor said, wow, they got rid of that. No Mayan or Aztecs for the Mormons. However, if you go down to South America, there are Mormon trips or adventuring or whatever you want to call it, vacations you can sign up for that goes to all of the little Aztec and Mayan ruins and tell you what part of the Book of Mormon they were. And that is a true story. There are travel guides. I looked it up because I think me and Megan should do it. I said what I said. I probably would yell about it. I don't even have to yell about it. I would just go and sprinkle it on everybody. It'd be awesome. And I mean, this is Scandinavian heretic. Never drink and shoot arrows. Safety tip. I feel like that is just wise advice in general, you guys, Oh, now this. Jesse knows what's up. I would bring a recording to play so I didn't have to yell. And a shield. But see, Jesse, you wouldn't need a shield. The arrows and rocks would not be able to hit you because you'd be full of God's spirit. So you wouldn't need a shield. It'd be like a force field shield from God. Correct. Yes. Dressed as a fairy. Yes. You guys have never seen me in my Tinkerbell garb. Back in the day, I did Tinkerbell. And so, yes, I probably would. Might as well. If you're up on a wall, might as well, right? So many things that we could yell about up on the wall. And, why we're talking about this, too. Yes, I would. I would. Even if it was anti-religious protest, I would still dress as a fairy. The only wall I care about is Pink Floyd. Yes. And Trevor Larson, absolutely. I was a tink and sometimes with twinks. And it was awesome. It's my favorite part of my life. Megan, are you coughing because you went and got high? No. Just like Samuel the Lamanite?
I was wrong about the title. It is called A Night Without Darkness, a Nephite Christmas story.
Wait, really quick. I encourage all Mormons to become Catholic. The only way I would become Catholic is if I found out that the more Catholics, if they ended up having more Catholics than Mormons, that the Catholics would all take the Mormons church and they would give me all my tithing back. That would be the only way.
Ooh. Yeah.
You'll be like, the Mormons gave us their money and now you can have yours back. But I would never. Okay, go ahead.
All right. A Nephite Christmas story written by Robinson.
Nope. Stop. When was this book written?
Illustrated by Jim Madsen. Let me look at the copyright.
What are we reading Rainbow now?
Yes. I like to give
love
credit to creators.
Aw, that's nice. Catholicism is the one true church. If there was a true church, I assure you would not be Catholicism.
Apparently I paid $15.95 for this book. It was printed in Mexico.
We will as well. We will pray for you to whatever God that we worship. May or may not be Lucifer.
$19.99.
I'm pretty sure my mom bought that book.
Oh,
It looks
sure.
familiar.
Yes, in 1999, all the Mormon households had this book. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if you caught this or not. Catholicism is cool, but our channel is called Ex-Mormon Snark. So no, we are not respectful.
We're not respectful to anything.
Yeah.
It's okay. I kicked them out just because I've got time for this.
Well, we don't really like preaching on our channel, so we don't,
We preach the gospel of snark and edible glitter and
Look
alcohol.
at how fabulous Samuel the Lamanite is in this book.
Oh, I have seen this book. Oh my gosh. I think we're going to have trauma, Kirsten, here in a second.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what is about to happen.
Yeah, please.
Mama, okay, so this is told from the perspective of a Nephite child.
Yes,
Okay.
I recall this very much.
Mama and the other women told stories about him. They spoke of one with a capital O, who would bring peace, the one who Samuel said would come when Samuel stood upon the wall and the arrows could not harm him. Some of the
Great.
women doubted and said they were just stories, but others said he would come and make the mighty and wicked men leave.
Great.
Some had dreams and said it would happen soon, that there were miracles abroad in the land already.
Oh, abroad. That's pretty exciting. Yep. I know all these pictures.
That's the miracle right there.
My mom freaking loved this book.
And poor men whispered of angels and told glad tidings in darkened doorways.
Me too, SP Mama. I thought anyone that could talk like that would be really, really magical.
Yes, Geordie. He was Geordie with the weird glasses. Those glasses were made from a banana clip. I don't know if you guys know this, but back in the 80s,
I did know that.
Called a banana
Oh,
clip.
I did know that's what it was made out of too. He was also Kunta Kinte or whatever from Roots.
Mm-hmm.
That was his first acting job. Fun fact.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ever. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
But in the streets of Zarahemla, the children learned to hide when they heard hooves on the stone. They learned not to play too far from their own front doors and not to be out after dark.
That's nice.
No, it's terrifying.
Oh, don't go after dark. I think that's kind of good advice. Like, I don't like it.
Yeah, don't go out after dark. That's kind of important.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep going.
Look at the dramatic. When they hear hoops on the stones. Scatter, everyone.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, those
Very
pictures are really nice, though. I'm glad you said who
They
the
are. It is
illustrator
very-
was.
yes,
They're
It
nice.
is very, very well illustrated. Mama put me to bed early every night. She said it would not do for me to be up. Dark things happen in dark times, she said. But from my window, before I went to sleep, I would count the stars in the northern sky and watch for the new star that Samuel had said would come. I wondered if I would notice it if it came.
There's the little
Yep.
Nephite boy,
Mhm.
and there he is counting the stars in the sky.
To see if he'll recognize it.
This is one of my favorite illustrations because these kids are clearly bullies. Once when I was playing ball with the other boys, I said how I had been counting stars.
Wait. This is important. Those do not look like tapir.
They are not. You know what?
We can get your tapir
We're
so
getting
you
to
can compare.
Let's compare. Let's compare these tapir hooves.
Like exactly the same. I'm so sorry, Biplane.
To-
You have not seen tapir feet before, apparently.
These hooves.
The
Huh.
exact same. Exact same.
Not really.
Yeah, Shishi Wolf, it's coming because Samuel told us
coming.
the Christmas story.
That's right.
Supposedly.
It's coming. Don't worry. Again, we read this every Christmas Eve when my kids were growing up.
You sound like a really fun mom.
Right. Yeah, my kids hated it. Okay. Once when I was playing ball with the other boys, I said how I had been counting stars. All the boys but one laughed at me and said that their fathers had told them such things were foolishness and to throw stones at anyone who counted stars and that they just might.
I would have been like, nerd. Oh, those guys are bullies. Look at their angry faces.
We just
Yeah.
might throw stones at you.
He was counting stars. He might have been just like a weirdo. But then maybe
That's right.
he's like Neil deGrasse Tyson. That sounds like something he would have done.
Now, this is where I need to tell you that apparently there was a thin sort of metal sheet, much like an aluminum can, that was called Ziff. That was like I think that was a leather soccer ball, is what I'm thinking.
Correct. So we can further indoctrinate our kids and be like, Nephite children, they're just like us.
It probably looked a little bit like this. Because the book says, then came the day. What?
That's where she got it.
Then came the day when the notice appeared. It was written on a small, shiny piece of ziff, nailed by its corner to our door. The hammering woke me up, and I saw the scrap in my mother's trembling hand. She wouldn't read it to me. She wouldn't let me go outside. And it wasn't until later that morning, when the soldiers came in their armor for Father, that I realized what it said. And here are the soldiers coming in their armor for Father.
Oh, and look, first we had Jacob Black, and now we have what's his name on
Jason Momoa.
Thank you. You knew exactly what I was thinking of. I was like, it's Jason Momoa when he's a Dothraki or whatever. We got Twilight, we got Game of Thrones, all the Mormons. They're like, guess what, guys? I saw this picture. I know exactly what they should look like.
Okay, this is another one of those stories that's about to get really, really dark, everybody. Okay? Yes, that's what I was thinking too, Trevor Larson. All right. That night, the soldiers brought Father home. He was dirty and his robe was wet.
Oh, dear.
When the soldiers left, Father said that he and the other men of the church, because now there's a church, right?
There's the Church of Nephites and the Church of Lamanites. Which ones are the goods and the bads? I mean, the Catholics, they were talked about in the Book of Mormon too, the whore of all the earth. Take
That's
that,
right.
Catholic boy, or whatever your name was.
Catholicism is cool. Father said that he and the other men of the church had been forced to gather wood all day, dry wood from the forest, kindling wood,
if you will.
And here he is with all of that kindling wood on his back, being forced by the soldiers.
Wet? But then why is he wet?
Forced by the soldiers who are riding their tapirs.
Okay, but I have a question though. Why was he wet? Is it because he was hanging out with the soldiers who look like Jason Momoa, who is in fact Aquaman? That is the only thing that makes this story make sense.
Why was he dirty? Why was his robe wet? These are things we need to know. I think it's because they want us to believe that it was because he was, traipsing around in the forest where there might have been some dew on the trees.
Which part of America is this? How do we know this is the lush part? I live in America and there is nothing lush here.
That's right.
Were they in Jackson County, Missouri? Were they in Mexico? Who knows?
The men had been ordered to make a huge pile of wood in the center of town. Father said that we weren't to leave our house. He said that if the signs Samuel had spoken of, the new star and the night without darkness, didn't come by morning after next, something terrible would happen. Can you tell from the context clues, Kirsten, what that something terrible might be if they were gathering dry wood from the forest, kindling wood, and then they had to put it in a huge pile?
What? I'm stuck on, you said there'd be a night without darkness. I thought there was a night that was so dark you couldn't see. I'm confused. What
That was a
kind of
different
night is
story,
going on?
Kirsten.
There's a
So-
different night?
Yes, Samuel
This
said
was
that there
all
would-
the same night.
Samuel said that there would be a night without darkness, and if the sign didn't come, something terrible would happen. They were going to put all of the people on the pile of wood, Kirsten, and then
Is that what Samuel said? Or is that what the soldiers are saying that's what they're going to do?
that's what they're going to do if what Samuel
Okay.
said doesn't happen.
But also, I have another question. Was that in
Yes.
the Book of Mormon, or was this the author taking liberties?
It was in the Book of Mormon.
That was?
He gives scripture references throughout.
Oh, wow, that's lucky.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Okay. So they're going to hurt the
I'm
people
sorry,
if the night is not dark or something.
I should not read these comments quickly because no and job are too close together, and I just need to
Megan,
stop and read
just read the
Okay.
book. Read the
All
book,
right.
okay?
All right. Okay. We knelt in a circle and prayed, each of us in turn, until my
I know you
knee-
said knelt, but I heard melt. We melt in
Yep.
I'm like, are we in a cuddle puddle now? I'm so confused.
No, listen to this out of context, Kirsten.
Yes.
Until my knees hurt so much I couldn't kneel anymore and had to
Isn't
sit
that
on the
what
floor.
Joe said about praying or something?
Still we prayed, and it was dark. Here's the
Didn't
giant pile of
Joseph say
wood.
that?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So
He said it there and there. Yeah. All right. The
okay.
next day seemed to last forever, a day without school, without work, without play. Father told us that the prophet Nephi had prophesied we would be safe. Father said that we needed to have faith in Nephi's promise, but I was still scared, and I knew that Mama was too. We sat in our house hearing the clatter of the horses' hooves on the stones of the street, listening to the low voices of the soldiers who passed outside the door. Mama held me and stroked my hair. She got up to get some food for me, but I wasn't hungry.
Well, he hadn't gone to school or played. And
That's
look
right.
at that nice tapir there. You know, we really should do
It's a
have
shadow
like
that's right there.
we should have our little Lego figures writing on the tapir. It's probably the correct dimensions and everything.
Mhm.
So
That evening we prayed again. Then we gathered at the window in our kitchen, the one that faces west, where the sun sets. We sat in silence and watched as the sun crept down against the mountains, sinking, and the mountains looked orange against it. Wait, I was trying to
Okay.
show the sun.
You see the sun?
I see it. I see it. Okay. And I like it.
Okay. I don't like it.
I felt my heart burn within me.
Because
Mama
he had eaten
held me.
too much acidic food for dinner. Oh, wait. No, he didn't eat. He wasn't hungry. Sorry.
That's right.
I got confused.
Mama held me, her arm warm against my chest, and as the tip of the sun's fire took its last peek over the hills, I knew. The sun disappeared, but the air was still bright. Mama!
The air
I cried.
was?
Mama! It came! I got up and ran to my bedroom. There, framed in the window by my bed, was the star, so bright I could have seen it at midday.
So the star was there, which was not the sun, to not be confused. So the sun
Yes.
disappeared, and then a different star came up that was so bright. It was as if the star sun was still up in the sky. Is that correct?
Exactly. Yes. So there was
See,
no darkness.
obviously this is real, because back then, did they know that the sun was a star? I guess 1830.
I don't think they did.
Did they know that yet? When did
I
they
don't-
figure
I don't
out
know.
the sun was a star? I'm very confused.
I don't know. I don't know.
Write that down. That's a question we need to Google.
Oh,
When
okay.
did they
All right,
find
Kirsten.
out?
I'm writing it down right now.
Repeat the last 3 digits to me.
7, 8, 9, niner.
Niner.
We poured into the street. We didn't fear the soldiers by our door. They had fallen to the ground with their hands to their eyes. Father stepped over them and began running, and Mama and I ran after him all the way to the center of town.
Okay, because I looked it up, they did know, in fact, by the late 19th century that the sun was a star, but they didn't confirm it until the 20th century with nuclear fusion. And now we all know. See, if you came here and think you won't learn anything, you just did.
There you go. You learned something from a .org from Kirsten. Thank you.
Right. Jesse, yes, they did talk about the Greeks thinking it might have been a planet or a star, but they didn't know for sure. By the end of the 19th century, they were pretty sure it was a star, and then nuclear fusion confirmed it. So now we're all on the same page.
Yeah. And there in the square by the big pile of wood were other men and women, girls and boys, holding hands and singing hymns to the Lord, to him who would be crucified and not be spared.
They got that from the Grinch. Doris. Welcome to Jesus Day.
All right, now here's where we get a little bit crazy. Okay, so basically,
when is
okay,
Santa coming?
Listen,
How
for those
many
of
years did
you,
it take till Santa started coming?
for
I
those
need
of
to
you
know
who
this.
have been lost, okay,
And now are found.
for those of you who've been lost and now are found. Samuel the Lamanite prophesied that there would be a night without darkness where a new star would appear. And that's the Christmas story. So that's why I always read this to my kids on Christmas Eve, because that was when the new star appeared. But
Okay,
here's
I have
what
a
happened
question.
next,
No,
Kristen.
I have a very important question.
Yes.
This important.
Yes.
All of the pictures in Jerusalem, it was still nighttime. Huh? So
That's
make that
true,
make sense,
Kirsten.
Megan. So
But-
which book is lying? Which book is lying?
Listen,
Which
Linda.
book is lying, Megan?
Neither one of them are, because in the Bible, they didn't say that there would be a night without darkness. They just said there would be a new star, and the Americas are in a different time zone.
Hemisphere. But no,
Time
no,
zone.
no, no.
And so
It would
they
have been the same because it's still nighttime because he said the sun set and then the star was
Right.
still there. So if it was so
Right.
bright that it was making the Americas all lit up when their sun had already gone down, why didn't it make it all bright over there?
Now I just want to sing Elton John. Don't let the sun go
I was
down
like,
on
so
me.
goodbye, yellow brick
No.
road.
Okay. But here's what happened next in the book, Kirsten.
Okay.
Later, the prophet Nephi led us down to the river. He baptized all who would believe, and there were crowds of people standing on the riverbank under the trees, hundreds of people waiting, and soldiers taking off their breastplates. Ooh.
Oh my God. If that is Jason Momoa, then I would like to be there. In the river? Because he's Aquaman?
In the river to pray. Yeah. Yeah.
I knew it.
Before long, it seemed, the sun rose again, and the crowd grew quiet to see it. They stood on the land and in the water and watched it rising in the east as if it were the coming of morning. And yea, though it were the coming of morning, because that's what happens when the sun rises, it's the coming of morning, right?
So was the star still up the whole time?
I think the star was still up the whole time. Yeah.
This story doesn't make sense. Go and compare
Okay,
it.
just-
Cross-reference to
okay,
the
just-
Bible.
It doesn't make sense because it's made up. Okay. I crept onto my mother's lap and quietly fell asleep. And as I slept, I dreamt of a little baby boy crying on a hillside, surrounded by sheep. The skies above him were filled with new stars, and each seemed to be an angel, each holding its arms out and singing, "Behold, he cometh unto his own." And Kirsten, does this look familiar to you? Is this
Yes.
the Christmas manger scene?
No, it is looks like the sword and the stone. And they're like, oh, and at the beginning of Sword in the Stone. No, only me. Oh, I see the sheep now. I didn't have
You
my
see the sheep
glasses on.
and the
I see it now.
shepherds. Yeah.
That's the one I'm referencing. And do you see how it is a darker blue-green? I
Indeed.
think to insinuate that it is nighttime. So again, why is the star making it like daytime over in the Americas, but it's nighttime in Jerusalem, even though it's the same star? You're telling me it loses brightness over by America? That's not how stars work.
I see your
I
point,
think.
Kirsten. But what I think is the problem here,
I think. Yes.
what I think is the problem is that you are trying to apply scientific reasoning and thinking to something that is just a spiritual experience. And you need to just pay attention to your feelings. And
With
if
my
you
spiritual
feel it,
eyes.
yes, just watch it with your spiritual eyes and shut up. Okay.
Joe knows what I was talking about. The good king had died.
Yep.
He knows what I was talking about. Thank you. I want to
100%.
be Merlin in his little vacation outfit one day for Halloween. At the end, when he's wearing his little tropical shirt. Okay, keep going. Is the story done yet?
The story's
Like,
done.
we
We're
get it?
done.
Oh,
It's
that's
over.
it?
We're done. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
That's how
how
it ends.
anticlimactic, man.
With the little Nephite boy dreaming of the baby Jesus in Jerusalem.
That's stupid.
Stupid. But you know, as a
Stupid.
Mormon mom, I was always trying to find ways to incorporate Mormonism into everything. And so, you know, we did the night before Christmas, but we also, this was a tradition that came from my family of origin. We would read all of the like leading up to where Joseph and Mary went to be taxed and everything
Yeah.
that on Christmas Eve. And then we would wake up on Christmas morning and read the part where Jesus was born before we opened presents.
See, and you know where my family's heart lied, because we always read the Christmas Carol
Oh,
about the rich man being put in his place.
Molly.
Marley was dead to begin with.
That's right.
That's the first sentence.
Mankind was my business.
There was a fly.
I'm so sorry. Kirsten,
Yeah, it was awful.
you must be exhausted from being so
I am.
hysterical and entertaining all night long.
You're such a liar. You mean because I had a crappy day, then I was like, I'll be nice and happy and do the Samuel the Lamanite things. I did enjoy the book, though, in that I feel very validated in figuring out the science behind the star, making
Yes.
it all light
That's
in
right.
the Americas and all dark in Jerusalem. That's not how it works. It's not how it works.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't finish and nobody answered my question, probably because I kicked out the Catholic guy. When did Santa come into the picture? I need to know.
I think
Was
it was
that-
around the 15th or
No,
16th century.
I don't want you to get intellectual about this. I want to know when Jesus took a back seat to Santa, because obviously he gave him the mantle, right? And the pagans were like, yeah, keep Santa in the tree and the star, but not Jesus. Like, I'm very, very confused.
I
how
don't
all
know,
that happened.
but I think, Kirsten,
Yeah.
that part of the answer can be discovered by contemplating the death of a celebrity who is somebody I revered personally. Chuck Norris has died.
Oh,
and I
know,
believe
was so sad.
That probably what happened between Jesus and Santa is what's happening between God and Chuck Norris right now, where Chuck Norris is like, of course you're in charge. Of course you are.
Oh, like Thor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all know who was in charge.
We all know who's in charge.
And it's me.
God's like, it's me.
Yes, of
And Chuck Norris
course.
is like, of course it's you. Of course it's you. I honestly don't think that Chuck Norris actually died. I think he just killed the Grim Reaper and became him.
Oh, I was gonna say I figured he didn't go to heaven because he's too cool for it. All the people that are
Why
going
would
to
Chuck
heaven.
Norris want to be in heaven?
Exactly. I know I don't.
Yeah.
I said what I said. But see, the
We were
reason also I
all-
have a lot of questions about the Jesus and Santa thing, because my mom had all of these ornaments and pictures and I think a book or a calendar or something, many things, if she found them, that had Santa kneeling at the baby Jesus. Have you
Oh
seen
my
this?
God,
Of course
yes.
you have.
Like this
She
reminds
freaking
me.
loved it. She gave me an ornament of it by Jim Shore, like
Yeah.
because she also loved Jim Shore. It's
This
I
reminds
mean,
me of all of the pictures of like John F. Kennedy in the White House with Jesus standing behind him and stuff like that. You know, it's like
yes.
juxtapositioning these characters that never overlapped and never will and never would. But yeah.
Yes. My mom loved that. And we always watched Mr. Kruger's Christmas, Mr. Crinkle's. It had Jimmy Stewart in
Yes.
it, but it was like a
Jimmy
Mormon
Stewart.
thing.
Jimmy
And it
Stewart
had
was not a Mormon.
The Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a funny story. We
The
should end on
mailbox.
this.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, the mailbox. Okay, but Mr. Kruger's Christmas, right? So that was like one of my parents' like favorite movies. Like we had it on VHS that I'm sure my dad recorded from conference or something. And so that was probably like the first Jimmy Stewart movie I saw, to be honest. Like I saw it many, many times. So then when I saw him on other movies, like real movies, even like It's a Wonderful Life, I was like, hey, that's the Mormon guy. And I was like, oh, he's in the Mormon. Like, I think probably like into my teens before I realized that he was not a Mormon. Like he was just an actor that did a Mormon movie.
Right.
So, yeah.
A Mormon adjacent movie, like a Mormon sanctioned movie.
Well, it had the Mormon Tabernacle Choir and stuff in it. And didn't like the missionaries stop by his house? Or no, it was carolers.
I don't
and then he like goes and sees baby Jesus and he's like, I'm sorry, or whatever he says. He's like, I will. I don't remember.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't.
Anybody else seen this movie? I feel like I'm talking about it like I'm crazy.
No, I remember what you're talking about. It's just been so long since I've seen it, and I think I tried really hard to forget it because it was weird and just.
He lives in the basement because I remember like people are walking and he's underneath and he's like, "Hello, come and have cookies," and he's like talking up on the street. No, okay, now I feel super weird.
That was the first yawn of the evening, and that means it's time for us to go. We are so excited that you guys joined us this evening. If you're on the rewatch, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Please leave us a little comment in the comments. We love to answer the comments. And don't forget that on Thursday, we will be here with a new episode, which talks about how Christians and Mormons are not actually that different from each other. It's an unpopular opinion, but I think we make our point, and we will have a members live only afterwards for the hangout.
Correct.
Guys, please. Awesome. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did that. It was me.
It's okay.
Please share these videos with people who you think would enjoy our snark and invite them to join us for Monday night family night. We desire all to receive it. We would like to have more people here at family night. And it's just a good time for everybody. So we just want you to have fun. That's all.
Bye. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Thanks for coming. Bye. Oh, hang on. I got to find my video. Here it is. Okay. Got it.
It's wrong to criticize leaders of the church, even if the criticism is true.